All right, Charlie Kirk's legacy was cemented at the White House when President Trump posthumously awarded him the Presidential Medal of Freedom on what would have been his 32nd birthday.
Charlie grew Turning Point into the largest conservative youth organization in the entire country. He forged a personal bond with countless young conservatives. He fought for free speech, religious liberty, strong borders, and a very strong and proud America. In everything he did, he put America first. Charlie became more than a leader of an important organization. He became the leader of historic movements all over the country.
Political commentator Brylan Hollihan joins me now. Brylan, good morning to you. It was a bittersweet day at the White House. And before we get your thoughts, here is Erica Kirk with this touching message she delivered yesterday. Watch this.
I asked our daughter what she would like to say to Daddy for his birthday. She said, "Happy birthday, Daddy. I want to give you a stuffed animal. I want you to eat a cupcake with ice cream. And I want you to go have a birthday surprise. I love you," is what she said.
This loss is still so deep and so real. What were your thoughts on the ceremony yesterday?
It was beautiful. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Charlie taught my generation that courage matters more than applause. When others were silent, he's the one that spoke up. When others conformed in our generation, he's the one that continued to build. That right there alone is simply why he deserved the highest civilian honor in this country. You see, what's been really clear in the past few weeks is that they silenced the man, but they weren't able to silence the movement that he's built. And the Medal of Freedom used to go to all these entertainers and different politicians. Now it's actually back where it belongs, with someone who fought for the heart and soul of this country. But I want to be really clear that I am confident that Charlie is very grateful for this honor, but he's smiling down a window in heaven this morning because he is looking at the revival sweeping across our generation. He cares a lot more about the thousands upon thousands of my peers in Gen Z that are surrendering their life to the Lord and feeling that God-shaped hole in their heart with the Lord instead of just fleshly desires. Than he cares about some piece of metal being carved in his honor. That's his legacy. That's how he wanted to be remembered. That revival is absolutely attributed to him. I mean, what other stadiums do you see packed out for worship services for any other celebrity or politician? That's Charlie's legacy. That's how he's being remembered. That's what will continue.
Yeah, that's a great point. And yesterday was beautiful. It was touching. There were also moments of levity when Erica Kirk said, it's true that even though it's hard to believe Charlie Kirk did pray for his enemies, there was some laughter in this as well. And here is this from President Trump yesterday talking about the Great Lakes that he went to get back to the White House to honor Charlie Kirk on his birthday with the Medal of Freedom. Watch this.
I raced back halfway around the globe. I was going to call Erica and say, Erica, could you maybe move it to Friday? And I didn't have the courage to call. But you know why I didn't call? Because I heard today was Charlie's birthday. And I said, that was a definite.
And, obviously what an honor it is for any president to rearrange their schedule to honor you as a person. But as he was delivering that message yesterday, Brylan, I was thinking elections do have ripple effects. And Charlie worked to get President Trump elected, which this week led to the release of 20 Israeli hostages. If not for Charlie's efforts and President Trump being elected, where would those hostages be today?
You're exactly right. That's perfect, Carly. I mean, I encourage your audience to just take a breath from the rhetoric for a moment and look at a split spring of both parties in this country right now. I mean, while the left is in Portland parading around naked on bikes, protesting for illegals to get free health care, Trump actually negotiated the end of a war and brought home the hostages. We are not the same. It's never been more clear to our generation. I mean, one side of the aisle is cheering on political assassinations, the death of a father, while the other is accomplishing more peace deals than Biden could actually form sentences. I mean, Gen Z is not stupid, Carly. We have eyes. We're waking up to this. And we're on a 10-campus college tour right now, going to 10 different Turning Point chapters across the country to carry out Charlie's legacy, to encourage the next generation to speak to each other. The very first question I get every single time that we do a Q&A line is somebody coming up, a college student around my age, saying, listen, it's really cool that Charlie had this voice It's really cool that Charlie used his platform for good, but I'm scared because I feel like there's no place for the next generation in politics. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. Our country was founded by young patriots. It is not some crazy idea that young patriots should continue in this country today. Our founding fathers were not some old white-haired folks, regardless of the powder wigs that they wore. They were just teenagers, young Americans around my age range, frustrated with the price of tea and the fact that they couldn't, actually share their religious freedom and liberty in this country. Charlie was a modern-day founding father, and if anything happens from the tragedy, I hope it's encouraged our generation to use their voice, to speak out in a world where I understand more than anybody that it is terrifying and it is scary. And yes, you're going to lose some friends on your campuses. You might upset some professors, but that is the cost of saving the future of this country.
Yeah, that's so true. And I think, if anything, this award seals his name in the history books. When young people in generations to come learn about the Trump administration, they will also learn about Charlie Kirk. And Erica said yesterday of her husband that Charlie was a free man made fully free. What a beautiful message that is. Political commentator Brylan Hollihan, we thank you for your time.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.